We're live. We're live.
We're alive.
We're alive. Hello, nobody. Welcome to the live chat.
And how long will we have to sit here for before somebody joins us?
Well, let's find out, shall we? What's the bet?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. So obviously, anybody who wants to watch this back on playback is going to hear us talking to ourselves. Oh no, we've got one person already. You're wrong.
Oh,
Not even 1 minute. Hello to you.
whoever you are.
We're not sure yet, but we'll find out. Oh, no, you're gone.
Oh.
Never mind.
I clicked on it back. Oh no,
Like, oh no, don't want to join that. He's wearing a rubbish jumper today. Don't like that.
I'm not even fuel power representing today. I just got normal clothes on. Both of us have.
That's all right. I didn't bring my jumper.
Oh, slacker. At least mine's
No,
in the
we've got
wardrobe.
one person again. Hello.
Hello. If it's the same. Oh, 2 people.
2 people.
One of you might be the same person as the very first person. Neither of you win the special award. Oh, and they've gone again.
Never mind. Anyway, hello. How are you doing this evening? I guess I was going to say how are we all doing, but there's only one person so far. But how are you doing this evening? It's Ian. Hello, Ian. Welcome to the chat. It's just you and us here at the minute, I guess, but I'm sure more people will join in time. Yes, how are you doing today? How's the weather in Northern Ireland? Oh, I sound like such an old man. How is the weather? So not only am I going to be like your granddad looking into his camera phone for the first time, I'm going to be really up close to the camera, but I'm asking how the weather is.
You're so annoying.
So annoying?
Yes.
No, I'm not annoying much. Maybe a little obsessed with cars, hence why I've got 3 still. But yeah.
You can drive 5, so...
Can I legally drive 5 at the minute?
Mm-hmm.
Can I? What 5 are they?
Well, you can legally drive the Renault. You can't drive on roads, but you can drive it.
Oh. No, it's Sawn. So
Okay,
I
4
can't.
then.
So I can't. The weather is very Irish. Oh, no, sorry. The weather is very Irish. Conversation is very Irish. Straight into the weather. Yes, definitely. It's quite a sort of a British thing as well, isn't it? Like, that's pretty much the first thing you go to whenever you meet a stranger,
Oh,
isn't
isn't
it?
it lovely weather?
Oh, lovely weather today. Yeah. No, it's a little blustery. The difference is here, it's not bad at all. It's quite sunny at the minute, actually.
But it might be a completely different story up north.
It might well be. Well, up north compared to where we are, anyway.
You can't be further south, apart from the Isle of Wight.
We could be in Spain or France.
I mean, in the UK.
Could be in the Falklands.
Pedantic.
Yeah. I don't know. How's things going in Northern Ireland at the minute, Ian? Are things going well over there? How's the traveller and baby Bertie? Is he still a baby at this point?
Yes, it's a warmer location. I don't know if he's still a baby. I don't know when he was born. I don't know why you're asking me. Is your son still a baby? It's not like he's all of a sudden like 18. I think he's still a small human.
He might well be, but when you...
Is he not like Emily's age?
I don't know. I can't remember. They're awful.
Rubbish.
I'm awful with these things.
I think leaving it till lunchtime to say to everyone that we were going to go live.
Yeah, maybe not the best choice, but
it's okay. Yeah, people can catch up.
We've had an incredibly busy week, basically, so we've basically forgotten to advertise this.
Yeah.
We've also realised the end of the month has caught up on us a lot.
It's a short month.
A lot quicker.
That can be our
excuse. Yeah,
There's roughly 2 to 3 days less than a normal month.
Well, there is only about 2 or 3 days left. Well, there's only 1 full day left of the month now. But yes, definitely chosen a warmer location.
Still cold though. I'm still under the covers.
She is. She's very much got covers. I haven't. It's all good, long as everything car related. Good sign.
Hello to the other person who has joined us. We hope you stick around this time.
There might be someone different.
Might be somebody different. You, unfortunately, nobody won the prize for the quickest here. Beat us to it this time.
Yeah, sorry, Ian. No prizes. Traveller going up on the lift tomorrow, all being well. Oh yes, you've got that lift to use now, haven't you? Which is that's rather exciting. Yeah, I'd love to have a lift.
I can give you a lift if you want.
No, not like that. No, yeah, car lift.
Good afternoon, evening.
Hello, Tripemonger. Welcome. Yeah.
Ben, if I remember
Yes,
rightly.
Ben. Yes, traveller going on the lift. Yeah, I actually really want to get a lift, but I don't have the space nor the money to get one. So
maybe one day.
Oh, it's good that you've got that accessibility. Because if I remember, it's through your dad, isn't it? That one. But yeah, it'd be good to upgrade the suspension on the Traveller. I think I need to maybe have a look at the suspension on Millie at some point. It's all suspension issues with me at the minute, annoyingly. How many bends will appear? That's a good question. That is a very good question. That's like when I was at work, once and there was about 4 bends. Yeah.
Well, you're the only one at the minute. We're doing all right.
Yeah. No, that's the thing, isn't it? When you can borrow other people's things, obviously, it's always a good thing if you can contribute financially towards it as well. Especially in like if you're working with friends, obviously families may be a bit different, so they're more likely, just come down and use it. But with friends, it can be a little bit different, can't it? But currently, I don't have access to a car lift, but that might change towards the end of the year. So we shall see. Just depends on.
What are you going to do? Build an extension on the garage?
No, not me. I can't afford it. You know that, but. Luckily, I've got some very good people around me who have kindly said I can use a lift when they get one. So that might be towards the end of the year. So fingers crossed that'll fit in quite nicely with the stuff with the Renault, which obviously is the biggest news, I guess, on the channel in this month with everything going on with that recently with the suspension issues, shall we say. But yes, that has now found a safe haven to hide away in until repairs can be carried out. I'm over the moon with that, quite frankly, myself. But yes, survived 3 storms, all one after the other, so I was quite pleased about that. Haven't had much of a chance to go up there and film because where the unit is, the guy who owns it only owns it between certain hours, so can't visit it all of the time.
I don't think he owns it between certain hours. I think he owns it.
He opens it. He opens it between certain hours.
There you go.
I think that's what I meant. I get carried away sometimes. Opens it between certain hours.
Like timeshare storage
unit. And then you can just go up and visit it. So I haven't had a huge amount of time to do that because I've been busy with other things, mainly certain pink caravans, which are still pink.
But not necessarily for too much longer.
But not necessarily for massively, massively longer. But we shall see what goes on with that, shall we, in the coming days and weeks and months and everything else.
Less of the months, I think.
It's not actually that long until we have to get it back together, really, when you think about it. I mean, we've been calculating the days we got to work on it and how many days before it's actually needing to go out onto the road for the first journey, basically, the first trip out in it. And it's 13 days, I think, maximum.
Yeah.
Not including any random days here and there and everywhere, but
yeah, and that's 13 days to work on it, not 13 days altogether, because otherwise we'd be going out in like the middle of March.
Yeah, no, first use of that's going to be, I think, May. Be a great help for a few jobs. Suspension upgrade, yes. What are you doing for the suspension upgrade? Is it upgraded rear shocks? And I'm guessing. Is yours cones or hydro? I can't remember because of the age of your car. It's quite different to mine. Brake service. Yeah, that's always a good one. Oh, yes, you're installing your tow bar as well. And a sump guard. What's a sump guard? It guards the gearbox underneath the car. So that if you're driving over stuff, it doesn't smack into the gearbox, basically. It's actually not a bad thing. I'm really considering getting one for my Mini as well because the gearbox obviously hangs quite low in a Mini. So I thought about maybe getting one myself at some point. Do I have to lie on your back for that? Yes, that's absolutely a bonus. That's what I've been doing for the last week or so with the Fiat, as you know in particular. But yeah, it's not been a brilliant amount of fun, especially with all these storms lately. But it is what it is. The garage is full of cars and bits of cars and caravans, so I can't really get stuff in and out of there at the minute. Still, it is what it is. But
not for long.
Fingers crossed.
It won't be for long.
No.
Well, it can't be for long.
You say that, but
it can't be for long. We need somewhere to sleep.
What, in the garage?
No, in the caravan. So all the things need to come out of the garage to go on the caravan.
Yeah, I know that. Well, we briefly have 3 people.
Ooh, very briefly, I didn't even see. Hello, third person.
It might just be actually a bit of lag on YouTube's part, potentially, because sometimes it'll show up and then suddenly dip back down and come back up again. But yes, hopefully the longer we do this, obviously more people will hopefully join. But for now, it's a fairly small gathering, I guess.
I think also we need to just
advertise it a
if
bit
we
more.
can become if it becomes a thing,
a monthly
are we
thing.
cool enough to do things? I don't know. Yeah, like a last Sunday of the month.
Yeah, last Sunday of the month sounds quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said we were going to try and do these towards the end of the month. So that's obviously our plan with it. Let's try and go forward, see if we can plan to do this end of the month, sort of give an update as to what's going on in March and just have a general chat with you guys, try and get people involved with the channel instead of just me posting a video and obviously replying to comments every now and then. All travellers were dry suspension. Okay, I actually didn't realise that, although we did the mini guide 2020 Christmas. That was a long time ago now. It doesn't feel like it, but it was. Yeah, I didn't actually realise that. But again, I left that sort of side to you, didn't I, really, with that? Whereas I did more the saloon side of things. So, yeah, I didn't actually realise the Traveller was dry suspension only. Replacing the cones and knuckles and then adjusting the high-lows. Shocks will be replaced if they need it. It's probably a good idea to do the shocks, actually. If you're going to all that effort, you'll probably notice a bit of a difference. It's probably something I'll be doing with the Renault when I get round to it. Replacing the shocks on that, 'cause obviously the whole weight of the car is on the back of it at the minute, which is not brilliant, but it is, again, that's probably for the 3rd time, it is what it is with that. Some go on a few rallies, yes, I can imagine, especially with off-roading, obviously rocks and things sticking out.
Speed bumps.
And speed bumps, yes.
You've got to watch that.
Maybe adding a sump guard isn't too bad of an idea.
No.
Maybe when we go to Bingley, that's another thing to look out for.
Potentially. Ooh, we've got 3 people back again. Hello to the 3rd person.
Yes, hello, 3rd person. Whoever you may be, feel free to
say hello back.
Say hello in the chat. It's currently ongoing. But yes, speed bumps. They are the deadliest menace known to man in cars, basically, on the public road anyway.
Especially when you have a small car. Because, I mean, we don't really feel them in the Land Rover because it's huge.
No.
But...
And it looks cool. Yeah, it does. It's not wrong.
But the, my car and...
Your little Fiat.
Yeah, it doesn't really like speed bumps.
Your
4 people.
Hello, fourth
person.
But yes, your car actually deals with speed bumps better than mine because mine's obviously sporty car.
Yeah, but it's just...
stiffer suspension
it kind of just bumps over them. Like, it doesn't... I don't know.
I found the Mini's the worst for it.
Well, of course it will be because it's old and it's tiny.
It probably needs a suspension overhaul anyway. I mean, it's okay, it's fine, but I'm a perfectionist when it comes to that. So that's maybe something to worry about later on in the year after summer sort of dies down a bit with the summer shows. But that's something with March, isn't it, really? Summer show season, I guess. I mean, I know it's not summer yet, but show season kicks off. Yeah, it really does kick off. We've... so far this year, we've only done 1 show, really, and it wasn't really a show, it was more of a casual meet-up with West Country Minis in Devizes.
Oh dear. That's not a good move, Ben, sorry.
Bottoming out in Nissan Micra. Ooh.
5 adults in it. Very short-legged people in the back.
Or no legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that. Which Micra was it? Was it a K10, 11, or newer than that?
Sorry, you were saying about...
No, I was saying with the meets, we've only done the 1 meet at the minute, and that was to the Rowdy Cow in Devizes, which we've got.
Which there was a blog post about.
I was just about to say, but you beat me to it. You kicked in. You kicked in too quickly.
There are a few other blog posts up as well. I've been sort of having a look and having a little bit of a time to write here and there. There's not a massive amount at the moment, but obviously sort of finding my feet with it and stuff.
Yes.
And finding the time.
It's going to take time.
Because busy people.
Yes, believe it or not, we do have obviously lives outside of YouTube, which is why we're not on here all of the time,
Yeah.
producing a video every single day of every single week.
As much as we'd like to.
It would be
Maybe
good
not
fun.
every day, but a couple a week would be nice to be able to do and make more. But again, that's the hope and the dream. So
One
keep
day.
telling everybody. And
K11, ooh, blank bonnet, blue with a blank bonnet.
I
think
think
it's
to be black.
maybe.
Maybe.
Might be. Yes.
I'm guessing.
It'd be cool if it was see-through though, like transparent.
That would be cool.
Yeah. That's not something I'm adding to the minute. It would ruin the look of that. It slowly fell apart. No, that's quite sad. I knew somebody who has, or technically still known, but I don't speak to them on a regular basis, but they have a K11 Micra. And the engine block went on it because it's alloy, so it just went a little bit haywire under there, shall we say. Got a few cracks, and they ended up replacing the engine on that. Their story is quite similar to mine with the Renault, with all the sentiment around it, basically. They wanted to keep it because it was their first car, and everything else like that they'd had it in the family when it was new back in 2001. I don't know why I'm looking at you, but you don't know
1994, I don't know.
But yeah, 1990, 2001, I think theirs is, and yeah, they just had it forever, and they wanted to take it to shows as much as I wanted to take the Renault to shows, so that's why they kept that. But no, they're good little cars, K11s. Actually, I quite like them. They're a car that's slowly becoming rarer and rarer, I've found. All right, there.
I don't know what it looks like.
Oh, you're gonna have to look. Yeah. But no, I do have a lot of respect for the K11. I believe, as far as I know, it was actually inspired by the classic Mini with the looks. Like, not fully, obviously, designed to look like it, but it was heavily inspired by also the stories of it go. So, that's quite a good one.
Okay.
You recognise it
Yeah.
now? Good. They're actually not bad cars for £500 car challenges these days, really, because they're quite reliable. They're somewhat robust.
Apart from when you put 5 adults
Apart from when you put 5 adults in and bottom out.
The bottom falls out.
But yeah, good little cars, those. Hopefully, we'll have one to review at some point, but who knows? Depends whether anyone's going to offer us a K11 to drive at some point. But
just stick it on some old granny's windscreen.
Yeah, go to a show or something and just stick it on the windscreen. But yeah, no, it's lovely to have all of you joining us with these. Yes, we've left it quite short notice this time for a live stream, but honestly, the end of the month has caught up with us a lot quicker than we anticipated it would.
Yes.
But
we'll be better prepared for next time, I think.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, this month, show-wise, we'll get around to that now. We're about 18 minutes in.
Yeah, about a third of the way in.
Yeah, we're about a third of the way. So
well, let's just quickly summarise February first, shall we? What we've been up to, just to sort of...
I'll let you go for it. I'll have a quick drink.
Go from that. We're on soft drinks this evening as well.
It does make a good autotest and Targa rally car, actually. Yeah, just generally a good little rally and autocross car. Yeah, so this month we've just done a lot of Caravan stuff. A lot.
If you kind of follow any of the social media and things, or you know us more personally, Ian, you've probably seen the fact that it's been stripped completely. And in fact, there is now 2 parts to the Caravan. They are no longer together. Obviously, it will come up in an update video at some point, whenever we've got time. Or you've got time because you do that.
The thing is with the editing of these videos is because we end up filming it over such a long period of time, I guess, like not I guess with episode 1 we did that over the space of a weekend or 2, possibly 3 days, depending on bank holidays and everything else.
It's always a weekend, like a weekend time, and then obviously Monday we start work, and then it's kind of finding time again in the evenings, isn't it?
Yeah, and sometimes there are little jobs in there which just aren't worth making their own separate video on or whatever, so it's just worth adding it on to the end.
Quick, let's get it done. We need to do this now, or you need to do this now. I'm not going to bother getting the camera out. That kind of thing. I think again, it would be a different story if that was solely what we were doing and we weren't going to work. But yeah, we started February in Southampton rather than with you in the Caravan. So you were here.
That's true.
But we bought some stuff for the caravan, so we've started buying little things to go inside, including
She's got some things
I've got a thing
already.
Who doesn't
egg
need
fryer.
an egg spatula?
Yeah.
But yeah, just little
Quite cool.
stupid little things, but things that will
Personalised.
personalise it, make it ours rather than the previous owners. We did some.
Any hints on the caravan? Cara meet Van meet Cara. Yeah, that's what it will be like. Yes. We've got some exciting things coming up with the caravan, haven't we? Really?
We do. Yes.
I need to buy many things for that still. The problem is, of course, because it's age, a lot of it's imperial, so I'm having to keep trying to go back and find bits that suit it from that sort of era. Like, if I need to replace any bolts, or because it's got a few captive nuts in it in places. If you're in the bolt on that, you've got to try and find a new one. So, unfortunately, we're left in that position in a couple of places, but it's not too bad at the minute, given the age. But yeah.
I think in replacing as much of the stuff as we can now in terms of bolts and things means it will be easier to get hold of them later on. Hopefully.
Yeah, especially if we do it imperial to metric. But
yeah. In terms of any hints on the colour of the base,
I'll leave that in your department.
If only we knew. How about that? No, we do know where we're going with that now, and you are very welcome to take your guesses, and we'll see who's right at the end.
Yeah, put some guesses down in the chat.
Yeah.
I almost said the comments, but it's not quite the comments on this, is it?
Comments. We also filmed our first review of 2022 this year.
Yes, we did.
This month, not this year.
Well, technically, it was the first review of the year, wasn't it?
Well, it was the first
because
review of the year, but
because I filmed the Abarth last year, but saved that for the 500 subscriber special.
Yeah, but we so we filmed that. That went down quite well. It's gone up. That's the Land Rover. That's my dad's car, if anybody doesn't know. So he was very chuffed with the fact that that's gone up, and that was like his birthday present from. What else have we done? Our diary is hilarious because it's just sort of really busy on Friday night, Saturday and Sunday, and then there's like nothing from Monday to Thursdays in every single week. We have done lots of caravan things, and
lots of caravan things, and followed by lots of caravan things.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, sadly, February's been quite a quiet month, really.
Yeah, shows and stuff haven't really happened yet. It's a bit too cold.
No, there was the caravan show up at the NEC that was, I think it was even earlier this week.
It was this week, yes.
But because obviously because jobs are a bit tied down with those, so we couldn't quite go up to it this time. But there is another one.
I have watched it. It's in October, the other one. But they also have had television programs about it. Live from it.
Rufus Hound, isn't it? Rufus?
Yes, Rufus Hound. Quite informative, quite good, quite interesting. So it makes it even better and like more exciting to go potentially in October. So that's quite cool.
Yeah. I'm quite looking forward to that actually, because it should be a good time going to that. I've never been to a caravan show.
No.
But hopefully there'll be a few this year, hopefully, to actually take the caravan too, whether it's with the Mini or even the Fiat later on.
Then this weekend, we've slightly avoided actually working on the caravan because...
Well, we haven't. We've still managed to do stuff for it.
We have done stuff for it, but on the actual body of the caravan, because obviously the body is at Jake's and the
frame,
thank you,
is chassis
currently being powder coated, so it's going to be nice and shiny. Mm-hmm. Which was a pain in the bum to try and get it onto the top of the van to get it to the powder coaters, and then they had to use their forklift to get it off the top of the van and into the place, which was quite entertaining.
I didn't get to see that. I wasn't around for that, but
it was filmed though, so it will go. It can go.
It'll go in the video whenever that goes up. That'll probably be later in March, I would imagine.
I won't put a time on it just for now.
No.
At some point, you'll see it somewhere.
But it'll come up. We'll obviously notify whenever those videos on the caravan go up.
And then yesterday we started making some of the cupboards.
Yeah, the cupboards were not in the best condition when we took them out, so some work was required.
They were lovely in silver.
I mean, I didn't actually hate the colour of it.
I didn't hate it, but it wasn't painted very well. They look better. You have to.
Oh yeah, I fully agree. Anyway, is there any mini jobs doing recently or planned? Yeah, quite a few little jobs. Actually, it's nothing major on the Mini, actually. The Mini's been pretty good recently, but it hasn't really been anywhere since probably November. It's only been out for short drives in and around mine and obviously that one meet-up to devices for the meet-up with West Country Minis. So really that's about it. But there's been some smaller jobs. There's some dogs having an argument
Kicking
outside.
off in the woods.
Yeah, there's smaller jobs that have been done on it, such as getting the USB working and just rerouting some cables and all that through the car, because they're little things which start to annoy you over a great period of time. So those have all been done. Nothing massively major on it, just smaller jobs really. The Fiat has been undertaking a few bigger jobs, but it's doesn't really matter about being too secretive about that really, because it's nothing special, nothing really massively to be worried about. But was adding a tow bar to it, and that took many days due to having to keep stopping to storms.
Yes.
Because obviously with
Got a bit grumpy.
very grumpy because it was wet, it was cold, and it just wasn't working. So
Yes.
yeah, with the Renault gone for now at least, my current and usual tow vehicle is out of action, so the Fiat sort of had to step up to the plate. So that's now got a tow bar and still need to do the wiring as things stand, but that will be done hopefully some point later this week or at the weekend, whenever. But as I say, for Mini's all done as things stand. Just it's doing a good job, and it doesn't really need anything at the minute other than a bit of rust repairs here, there, and everywhere.
Probably a wash.
And a wash. It does need a wash, but that's hardly.
No, that's not tricky. Even I can do that.
That's not
so,
major.
you know.
Yeah, you could wash them if you want.
It's small. I can see the roof. I can see the middle of the roof.
I think that's a hint.
What?
That you want to wash the Mini for me. That'd be fun. No. Right, shall we go on to March?
I was
Because
just about
really
to say-
February we sort of covered. There's not
Yeah, February was
really
Caravan.
anything.
Caravan February.
March is less of a caravan month, I guess.
It is. We're going to be spending far more time away from home, which will
Yes.
be nice.
Because the shows begin.
Yes, but
Hey.
also it will be interesting to sort of see if we can still find the time.
Paint colour guess for the caravan.
Millie Blue Heart.
Blaharty. Blaharty. Sound like a pirate. No. Millie Blue. Good guess.
Good guess, yeah.
I think it's a good guess. I would ask
Why
you-
Millie Blue?
Yes, why Millie Blue? Why do you think Millie Blue would be a good colour for the caravan?
My toes are there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I've got broken toes.
Oh.
No.
Nobody needs broken toes.
Right, should we get cracking with March?
Yes, cracking with March.
So, March starts on Tuesday. It's Pancake Day, don't forget. It's one of the most important holidays.
It's not really a holiday, but it's a celebration.
National holiday.
What does it actually celebrate? I've never tried.
It's something to do
never
with
had to look.
it's Christianity. It's something to do with
okay.
using everything up before Ash Wednesday, ready for Lent. Is that right?
To make pancakes.
I really hope that's right. Yeah, because you use up like your fat and your flour and stuff.
So, yeah, I guess. To make a
Anybody
big
know?
mess in a pan and then just flip it up and go, oh, look, it's turned over.
Google it. You're the one with the phone.
I'm the one with the phone. March, anyway, we keep getting distracted by things.
Yes, Pancake Day on March 1st. That's important.
Very very significant.
And then,
But yes, shows,
yes,
I guess. Events,
first-
shows,
the first weekend is our first
events.
event. I have a very busy weekend, but the first couple of days are unrelated. Although there will be cars.
Yeah, there will be.
And if you follow on Instagram, maybe I'll share that with you. On the 6th of March, we will be heading up to Jilks.
Yes, jokes.
Jilks. I always say it wrong. And I'm not even going to attempt where it is because we don't know how to say it.
Warwickshire.
Kinneton.
Yes,
Call me around.
Keith Jilks of Jilks Garage Cafe, when we saw him last year, did tell us very kindly, but since then, because we're both useless, we've forgotten how it's pronounced.
We'll have to ask again.
So we'll have to ask him again when we next see
Yeah.
him.
But we're heading up on the 5th, there for the 6th, for the weird
Go on,
car
you know this.
Twitter.
Yeah, hashtag weird car Twitter.
There you go.
There we
Meet
go.
at Jilks.
So that'll be
So
good fun.
if you are in the area, Very
Yes.
lovely to see.
Yeah, so if you're somewhere in and around basically the British Motor Museum, that kind of area, it's about 10 minutes from there.
Yeah.
So if you want to come along, probably the best place to do is, or best place to go, probably just park on the street, because I would imagine it's going to be quite a busy one.
Yes,
somehow.
and Jokes is an amazing place anyway. If you're
Oh
ever
yeah, we love it.
in
It's one of our
Warwick.
favourite
They are
cafes to go
such
to.
Great people as well, both Keith and Catherine, and everyone else that works there. But they're
Yeah, it's
the
like
main two.
they got quite a few people who work there. I mean, we were reading up about the history of that garage
It's really
the other
interesting.
day.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's been in the family, the Jolks family. This is obviously since 1906 or 04. Well, I'll show them much I know. Early 1900s, 1904 then, and it was previously obviously
It's
a
like
petrol garage and car sales garage.
But it's been Keith's great granddad or Keith's granddad, and then his passed down to his dad via very
and
different
they just passed it down
sales
through the
things,
generations.
car showrooms, all sorts, and now it's a cafe.
And it does still fuel cars, I guess, to an extent, but it's electric fuel for electric cars.
Yeah.
So it still carries on that legacy. Yes, Caravan. Yes, blue for, well, Millie blue would be quite a nice shade for the Caravan. So nice. No, it's a good guess. Good guess. It might well be, it might not be. I don't think we've even fully decided yet, but we got a bit of time
It's
yet.
certainly they're up there on the list at the moment.
Out of curiosity, does the Caravan have the same wheel PCD as the Mini? It would be nice to see it on 10-inch.
We haven't tried.
The thing is with it is because of the way the in-suspension unit is mounted, I think it would fit 10-inch, but because of the width of it, you can't quite get a mini tire in.
Yeah.
I mean, my trailer wheels, which I've got a basic 10-inch mini wheels, and they're as thin as you can get for the Mini, and even they're too wide for it. So with a bit of work, it might work, but otherwise it might just be that we stick with the current wheels and
it might not
do
be
something with them.
It might not be something that we do this year, but it's something that we might potentially look at in the future.
A couple of years' time or something, or next year. Or I think the plan is basically just to try it out this year, see what happens, and then if build on that basically, because at the minute we don't know what it's like to sleep in. We've never slept in it.
Nope.
We
might be really uncomfortable.
It might be rubbish, but it won't be. It won't be by the time we're done with it. But
back to March.
Yes. Second
weekend of March, which is the 11th to the 13th. We have
Bingley Hall.
Bingley Hall on
the first mini show of the year.
Yes, so Millie will be
not there.
Not there.
Not there. No, we haven't been accepted to the Pride of Ownership as far as we know. So it's unfortunate. It's disappointing. I would have liked it, but it doesn't matter because I'm sure there'll be plenty of other minis to see up there.
Yeah.
The thing is going out all that way up to the Midlands because we're based in the south. Okay, I know it didn't make it sound like that far, but
it's a good 3 hours.
It's about 3.5 hours from here where we are currently. But basically, the journey up there is going to be all in the dark. It's going to be quite boring. The journey home is going to be all in the dark. It's going to be quite boring. So unless the Mini was displaying, there's not really a lot of point in taking it. So we'll probably be up in the Fiat for that one, unless of course we hear something from them in the next couple of days saying otherwise. But I think that is massively unlikely.
Yes, a shame, but
it doesn't matter. There'll be plenty of other minis to see. We'll probably be hanging around with the West Country Minis stand that's up there. Sorry, I'm distracted.
No, it will reverberate into the
yeah,
we're going to see Matt.
Yeah, we're going to see Matt Pink. You'll probably have seen him in the last live session. That's the word, live stream.
Yeah.
In the chat somewhere.
He might be one of the 5.
He might well be one of the 5 people. Hello, all 5 of you. Yes, we'll probably be hanging around with them at Bingley, so that'll be good fun. Probably be doing a bit of shopping, probably in the auto jumble, I would imagine. Just quite a lot of that.
He does the shopping in this relationship. This morning we did lots of shopping.
Might have done. We went to a bit of a toy fair quite close by, so might have bought some stuff.
Well, to be fair, we both bought something. So
not at all Mini related, but fun.
Yeah, so a bit of shopping will be done for both the Mini and the Caravan at Bingley Hall.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's mainly going to be Mini stuff though, isn't it? Let's face it.
Yeah. We might also get the chance to visit somewhere new. Well, somewhere I've never been, as we go up to Stafford. So
yes, because obviously Bingley Hall, it's Staffordshire County Showground, so may as well hang around in the Staffordshire area, Worcestershire, kind of that sort of
for the
bordery
day.
area, have a bit of fun there for the day, and obviously hang up and just chill out and go up and see what happens.
Then the following weekend, again, a little bit quiet throughout the week that week.
I don't think we've got anything on that weekend after.
No, it's just a very important person's very important day.
Oh yeah, that's it, obviously. I'm pretending not to know. Don't worry, I do remember.
Rude. Anyway, there is also another important thing happening on that weekend.
Oh no. Time to test my memory. Your birthday.
It's my birthday, but I mean something else. Oh. You call yourself a fan?
Oh no. Is it Formula One?
It is the start of the Formula One season.
Yes. Been following testing for that, or well, as much of it as we can do, because they didn't televise Barcelona's pre-season testing for whatever reason.
It was all over Instagram.
It was all over Insta, but it wasn't on Sky Sports or whatever. So couldn't follow that, but never mind. Maybe when they go to Bahrain, as they always have to emphasise the bar on TV. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that race. I know last year's title championship ended a bit controversially, to say the least, depending on who, which sort of side of the board you're on, I suppose. No, stop. Stop picking my phone.
Stop banging it. Everyone over here will get seasick.
Oh, but no.
But I'm sure you will hear a little bit more from you and Carlos about.
Yes,
that,
Carlos and I are
nice
both.
For you to start.
We're both big fans of Formula One and obviously the championship. Last year we did, sorry, not last year, 2020. We did a 2021 predictions video. I still haven't watched that back yet to see whether my predictions
were completely wrong.
The only prediction I know I did get right was I said I predict McLaren will get a win on genuine pace.
Well done.
And that was Monza. So I'm very pleased with that prediction. That's probably my only highlight of that whole video. But all the others were probably wrong. But yeah, F1 2022 should be exciting. I know 2021 didn't end, I think, in the way everyone sort of expected or thought it would end. No. I mean, personally, my view on it was that I didn't care who out of the two won. Either Lewis won, Max won. It didn't really make any difference to me personally. But, it ended the way it did, and it is what it is. I think all the action is being taken, and that's that. Anyway.
Last weekend.
Yes.
Of March.
Yes.
We will be back here on the 27th, Sunday the 27th of March. Mother's Day.
Don't forget for your mothers, otherwise they will shout at you. If you've got a
mother or somebody in your life who is a mother figure, don't forget.
Yes, they will.
Don't prioritise cars over your mother.
I think that's a subtle hint.
No, I'm well, we're going to a social.
Yes, we are going to a social.
I don't think he's here with us this evening. Is he?
No, I don't think he is. He might well be quite busy this evening. He's always off out somewhere filming a car.
But it's the Lloyd Vehicle Consulting
Social, yes.
Social.
Yes, that's going to be held.
Well, secret location.
Yes, I mean he
likes a secret location.
We haven't been told the location because he's got to control numbers.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't actually been told where it is.
No.
We know roughly the area it is, but we don't know exactly where it is. But if you want to join in that sort of thing, it's going to be in the south of England.
Yeah, a lot more local.
We can say it's going to be local to obviously Joseph. So if you want to find out more details about that, have a look through his videos on his Lloyd Vehicle Consulting YouTube channel, and I'm sure you'll find some details about that and where to sign up for it if there is still space. I would imagine
it's a month away, so you've got time.
Yeah, it's still. Well, as you say, a full month in weekends away at least.
Yeah. It's exactly a month.
Yeah, well, there we go.
But that leads us to the end of March, really.
Yes, March is
pretty much it.
Yeah, it's not really many shows where there's smaller meets going on in March.
It's something every weekend. And I mean, obviously still doing the Caravan as well means that we are, without doubt, filling our calendars.
Yes, if we're not busy at a show, we'll be doing the Caravan, and if we aren't doing the Caravan, we'll be at a show.
Yes, so. And if we're not doing the Caravan or at a show, we're at work.
Yeah.
So
busy people.
We're very busy people at the moment, and that's good. It's good that we are busy, but like sometimes it'd be quite nice just to have an afternoon of doing nothing.
And I think
So we've taken it for today.
That's what we've done today. We've had a day of not doing anything caravan related, basically.
Yeah. Apart from Toy Fair this morning.
Well, no, but it's not really car, is it?
You like it.
So?
I get a bit bored.
Oh. Tell me now.
No. There's just only so many things.
I think we should catch up on the chat because we've been rambling about March.
They've been having a conversation between themselves.
Okay.
The other Ben also bottomed out a car going down a flight of stairs.
You're all at it.
Maybe it's a Ben thing.
Might be.
I was going to say bottom out Ben, but that sounds a bit rude.
Can't say that. It's going to turn into the Foxes Afloat channel, isn't it? I'm going to be like Sean and
Colin.
No, is that?
Yeah, that's the name.
Oh, I know it says their name, but I couldn't remember which one was.
I can't remember which one's which.
Colin's.
The big fans are downstairs.
Yes, we need to ask them. I've not watched their videos in quite a while now, actually. I need to catch up on that. I used to like that channel. Foxes Afloat, they're a narrowboating channel. Go and check them out as well. They'll be on the YouTube.
They're without boats at the moment, so...
We like narrowboats. Basically, we are old people inside young bodies, basically.
We are. In a non-creepy way. They reversed down the flight of stairs. It was pitch black at a harbour.
I mean, I would say easily done, but I don't think I've done that.
No.
But again, I've not been in that situation. End up swimming. Enjoy Ted's notebook. Yes, Ted's notebook. Ted's an incredibly knowledgeable man when it comes to Formula One, isn't he? Really, he's fully on it. In fact, I think pretty much everyone on it doesn't like whichever channel you watch, whether it be Channel 4. I think their team's incredibly knowledgeable. Obviously, Sky, they got a vast array of presenters, to say the least. They got people who've raced in Formula One. They got my best friend, Karan Chandak, who I did actually meet. So
I think we had this discussion last time.
Yeah, probably. That's my only claim to fame, all right? That's all I got. No, but yes, Ted's notebook, very good. I didn't actually realise he used a baby bell. I completely missed that, but I mean, I can see how it would work. But yeah, the Ferrari does look good this year, I have to say. Like, just as a thing to look at. I don't know whether it's particularly quick in comparison to everyone else on track, because obviously testing, you don't get the full picture.
I'm reading slightly further down.
You'll never get that full picture until they go for the first race in, a few weeks' time, basically. But, testing gives you a bit of an insight as to who's looking quick and who isn't. McLaren seem to have the best car for not porpoising at the minute, or porpoising, or however it's said.
What's one thing?
Bouncy.
Like dolphins?
Yeah, kind of, I suppose. Yeah, doing that.
Oh, okay.
I'm very technical with my terminology. Bouncy.
Bouncy.
All right, let's throw them the lines. Yeah, McLaren seem to be the team that's doing that the least at the minute, which is good as a McLaren fan. So it'd be interesting to see if they can actually challenge for a title. In fact, it'd be good to see more than two teams challenging for a title this year. It'd be great to see McLaren, Ferrari, obviously Mercedes and Red Bull. I think it's likely they will be up there, given their recent seasons of progress, shall we say.
But Mercedes is also looking at a little bit more of an attractive team to support a bit more, because it's too
Chandog.
British drivers now.
Yes, they've got a full team of British drivers, don't they, with George and Lewis.
Mm-hmm. And you're a big George fan. So is Nan.
Yeah, Nan likes George.
Is Nan going to be a Mercedes fan this year?
She might be. Have to get her a hat.
Yes, let's get her a hat.
Come on, Nan. Get her and sit and watch and enjoy the race. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, in my family, a lot of us are Formula One fans. That's exactly where I get it from. Nan, not so much, but I think she's gotten on board with the
into it, whether she likes it or not.
She's gotten on board with the younger drivers in Formula One, like Charles Leclerc and Lando and George and Alex Albon and people of that. So she likes all of those, so she supports them. So why not? She finds it incredible that they are racing cars that quick at like 20, 21 or so. It's like
she's just jealous.
She is just jealous. I'm jealous. I wanted to be an F1 driver, but it's never going to happen.
No, well, you'll never be that young.
Oh. Never again.
Never again.
But,
You're old now.
yeah, Ian's looking forward to the F1 season. Yeah, the car reveals have actually been quite good. I thought the who was it? AlphaTauri did quite a good. It was literally straight to the point.
None of them messing around. I've only seen
A lot of time going on about here's the brand, and Red Bull went on about, well, here's my champion. He won on merit and everything else like that. You know, obviously as they would do. It's Red Bull they're going to. We'll send the drivers out. Bit of fashion, because obviously AlphaTauri is Red Bull's fashion brand. And then literally after about 2-3 minutes, here's our new car. I was like, wow, the AlphaTauri AT03 and everything else like that. All right.
Yeah.
She's trying to get into it.
I like it. I do like it. It's just a lot to remember,
Technical.
and it's a lot to learn in a very short amount of time.
It's interesting because I didn't think the Williams looked that good in the pictures, but when you see it on track, it actually looks really good. Like as a design, you're gonna have to look it up, aren't you?
Yeah. Maybe later. Maybe not.
No, but yeah, I think personally for me the best looking car of the grid this year is the Ferrari so far. But obviously, as development comes in and kicks in throughout the year, it's obviously can change. No car will look the same as it does currently by the end of this year. They will all look massively different, as they do every year. Some will change the noses. Who knows? Some might change bits on the floor if they're allowed. Who knows? Oh.
I'm intrigued as to what the emoji is representing. You don't have to tell us.
I think you know what it means.
But
I'd love to see Aston do better this year. Always been a Vettel fan, so yeah, I'd like to see Vettel do well. I like the guy. He comes across as very what's the word I'm looking for?
Humble.
Yeah, humble, quite human. You can relate to him.
Down to earth.
Yes. I mean, I know obviously 4 times world champion and everything else like that.
Yeah, but he's a genuinely normal bloke. Like,
yeah.
I just, from what I've seen of him,
I find it amazing how he doesn't have any social media.
No.
Like in a public eye. I mean, he might just have a private one, which you might call himself Sebastian Settle or something. but you know, I find it incredible that he has managed
to guess that one.
I don't know. Plenty of people do it. But
oh dear.
I find it amazing he's managed to avoid the public eye like that.
He also rides a bike.
Does he?
Yeah, he rides a bike too. You know how
they bicycle.
Yeah. They all rock up
they
all rock up in their big fancy
cars.
Sports cars. And
Lewis on his Aprilia motorbikes.
And he just rides
Envy Augusta, isn't it?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
No, one of Triton Monger's emojis, Ian. Oh no, you are.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, I misread that completely. I was reading Ian's above. Yes. The cherries. Could be. Well, I mean, cherries is another way, I suppose.
Is it? Oh,
depending on what part of the world you're from. But
I don't know. It's not lingo I tend to have.
Sebastian Settle put on the kettle. No, it would be good to see Aston Martin do better this year. I mean, I know last year they didn't do so well, but it was down to the rule changes with the kind of car they have. Was it low rake, high rake? I get confused between the two. There's a lot of technical knowledge in there, which I just can't keep up with at times.
I've got no idea, sorry.
It's all right.
I need to go back and watch Drive to Survive a bit more. At least I've called it the right thing this time.
Survive to Drive. Yeah.
Survive and Drive is, I think, what I called it for a while.
Oh dear.
Well,
no, to be fair,
that's what they want to do. They want to survive and they want to drive.
That's true. Yeah. I wonder, with all this wonderful stuff going on in the world, how long Haas will have a certain sponsor. Supposedly they've taken it off the car, but supposedly they're still sponsoring Haas.
It depends on how long it carries on for, doesn't it?
It does. That's a horrible situation out there.
Yeah.
Scary situation, actually, when you think about it, really.
It's not a fun thing to think about.
No.
And definitely not a fun thing to be involved in. And we're very thankful and happy that we're, for now, safe over here.
Yeah.
But we don't, after the whole COVID thing, we don't want to...
kick off something bigger.
Yeah. Or think, oh, it's only them, not us. So we can hope, and we just hope that everybody is as safe as they can be, and that everybody here stays safe at least.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? With YouTube, you've got such a big reach.
Yeah, we don't
for,
really know.
For all I know, although it doesn't show up necessarily in my analytics, I might well have some Ukrainian viewers or potentially Russian viewers, you know. And it's obviously not a fun situation for anyone because, of course, you know, there's not every Russian citizen wants this. Not every Ukrainian wants this. You know, I don't think anybody wants a war of any sort, basically, other than the mad people in power. But
but that's a very few minority, isn't it?
Yes.
We were talking about the back to the emojis.
They're talking about the cherries.
About the car.
Oh,
because I think it was a cherry something.
Oh, a Datsun cherry.
Potentially.
Nissan cherry, Datsun cherry. Might be. It's going to be dark in here now.
It is going to be a bit dark in here.
I might well have
We've only got 10 minutes. Yes, there you go. A cherry.
Oh, that's why.
We've got dirty minds.
We do. You can tell we're young.
I'm very glad that in all forms they stayed dry.
That's good. No, can't be getting the cherries of any sort in the sea.
Oh dear, salty.
No, this only gets worse. Let's get out of this hole.
Yeah, let's move on.
But no, yes, but yes, we've got about probably 10 minutes, I'd say, probably left of the live stream because we got food to eat and make this evening, and obviously everybody else got their own evenings. I'm pretty sure plenty of other people have got live streams as well who will provide much entertainment. And as much as we love this, it is just mostly us rambling at times.
Yep.
But
us, you,
me rambling. All right. Rude. But you know, we'll go on for about another 10 minutes or so, and probably call an end to this one.
But it was nice to have everybody here as well. Oh dear. And but yeah, March is looking to be exciting. It's looking to be busy.
Yes.
But good fun.
Yeah, so if you're going to any of these events, feel free just to let us know in the chat. We'll try and say hi at these events if we can.
Or if, to be honest, thinking forwards, thinking slightly more ahead in a couple of months, if you're going to anything, any show throughout the season this summer, doing a just like, you know, send us a message on Instagram, send us a message on YouTube, comment something, whatever, and just let us know where you're going, and we'll see if we can catch up at some point. It'd be really nice. We'll do that. We do that awkward thing of like getting photos of people. Oh, we could stick them in the caravan.
Ooh, that's
photos with subscribers in the caravan.
Yeah.
Amazing. We're just looking for something to decorate the inside of the caravan. I think.
Yeah, the caravan's not huge. But, I'm sure we can try and work something out like that.
Make a little photo album.
Yeah.
Review round of an A35.
The A30 van. Yes.
Van.
The thing with that is, at the minute, it's not road legal as far as
it is road legal.
It is now.
It is road legal. But the said owner, again, my dad, he's a bit car or van obsessed, it seems, at the moment.
Yeah, he likes his bigger commercials.
It needs to be done first. He is very much a perfectionist, and it needs to be finished before anybody gets their
grubby little mitts on it, in my case.
Or their camera out in front of it. Although, to be fair, it will probably be in the background of one of the caravan updates from yesterday.
Probably, yeah.
So you might see a sneaky peek if you keep your eyes out for those.
Yeah, but okay, well, obviously, clearly it is road legal now, but it's not finished, and I'm not allowed to play around with it or look at it until it's done. But
it will happen, just not soon.
Might be a couple of months away yet.
Yeah, but it also will be going to shows as well.
Oh, that's true. Yes, it will be going to shows, won't it?
I know, not particularly handy for you, Ian, because you're a bit far away. But
no, if you're ever over in the UK for, Simply British Classics, that was.
Yep. Things at Bewley. You know you like Bewley, so yeah.
Be good to arrange a catch up again. Oh, that's a shame, Ian. Yeah, it was good to meet up, wasn't it, at Castle Coombe and Bewley?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was nice to actually see you in person. I know, obviously, we've spoken quite a lot. Obviously through this kind of chatty type thing, and obviously through the phones as well, obviously having run 2 YouTube channels, but yeah, No, it was really good to actually meet you in person last year, and hopefully that can continue, obviously going forwards as well.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see you for a mini event in 2024, whether it be IMM in the UK or not, because
We'll have to
very
go
strange
to
things
Ireland.
about that at the minute from what we've heard through the grapevine. Yeah.
We'll have to get to Ireland if not.
We will have to get to Northern Ireland at some
Sorry,
point.
Northern Ireland. Sorry.
Northern Ireland or both.
A Speedwell Blue 8. Sorry, I'm going back up the
You
hall,
are
sorry.
going back. Go for it.
Speedwell Blue 35. This one is grey. I don't know the colour. It's
I have
grey.
no idea what colour it is. Yes, collab video. We need one of those. I know last time I got a photo with, my biggest fan in front of Millie at Bewley, obviously. Wink. But yeah, we need to get something like that going in the future. I know we did the collab video with, it was obviously a virtual collab with the mini guide in 2020. So that'd be something quite fun to do again. I'd quite like to, this year, I think this would be quite good to get a bit more of a community aspect around the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, previously when it was called Walls Wheels, it was mainly about my cars, but it's sort of developed into a bit more than that now, and I'd like to develop it further in that direction.
Yeah.
Get more people's cars involved, maybe do some virtual type car meets, if at all possible, or even try and organise a meet possibly in the future.
Yeah.
Just depends who'd be interested and who wouldn't be, and where would be a good place.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get some people together, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be good. Is there anything else to really say?
I think so. I think, like we say, it's going to get busier in March and then even busier in April. As a little sneaky peek for next time.
April is not really going to be a caravan month.
No, which is a bit worrying, bearing in mind we need it in May. But when
you look at the state it in now, it is very worrying. But we'll get there.
We're at that point now where we're building it back up again. So if you think it took us a month, 6 weeks to break it down,
thinking we didn't know what we were dealing with.
Whereas now we know exactly where we're going with it. We know exactly what we want, and we've got some very lovely people in our lives that are helping us. We have a wonderful dad on my side that's helping with the practical carpentry things, and a wonderful mother on your side that is doing some lovely bits of upholstery for us. So yes,
sewing,
seamstressing, yes,
if that's a word. Yeah, but no. How long should we say? Another 2-3 minutes?
Yeah, a couple of minutes.
So if you've got any questions, if you do, feel free to ask them now,
yes.
Or forever hold your peace.
Or I don't know if you can comment on this after, but we are always looking at Instagram and Twitter and all of that stuff. Jake's more on Twitter than I am, but
at Fuel Power Jake. Just subtle plug.
But Instagram, send us messages, send us anything, and one of us will get back to you.
Yeah. I suppose we also mentioned the fact that Carlos is in
America. God, yeah.
Yes, we've forgotten that. No, let's go on for that.
He's
quickly.
Left us.
But yes, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask what we're going on about Carlos in America.
Yeah.
He's very busy out there. Hopefully going to be getting a few posts up on the blog, I think.
Yeah.
He's not
back yet.
He's not back. No, he's not back until when's he back? Like,
I don't know.
In the next week.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he's been out there for a little while. But he's been going around viewing a lot of car-based things in America. So at least we got about 60 pictures last night from him, maybe more.
Yeah, the worst thing about it is the time difference. So we'll wake up in the morning and it'll be about midnight.
Yeah, it's so, 8 hours behind us or something like that. So
we're getting a lot of things with a bit of a delay.
ID Buzz, yes.
I don't know what that is, so I'll leave that to you.
The ID Buzz, basically.
My hair's in your face.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
It's been there all the time. Basically, the ID Buzz is Volkswagen's recreation of the classic camper, but in modern day terms, and it's fully electric.
Is that the thing that
Johnny Smith Late Break Show?
I do know what that is.
He had a look.
I quite like it from.
Yeah, I like it myself. I can't remember actually how much it was going to be, but I like it. It's a nice looking vehicle actually. They've done a good job on the styling. I like cars that are retro-y styled.
Yes.
Like the Fiat 500, which you got. I quite like the styling of that because it's obviously very much inspired by the original 500, the Alpine A110. That's very much inspired. Even the newer Beetles.
Got no idea what you're talking about.
No,
I know that one. I know a newer Beetle.
Newer Beetle.
I know what that
there we
looks
go.
like.
Even that's still somewhat inspired, even if it isn't a direct thing, shall we say.
So in short,
yes,
it's nice.
Yes, I like it. I'd like to drive one. I think it's unlikely Volkswagen will invite me anytime soon because, you know, we are still quite a small channel. We've still got to bear that in mind. But
so keep telling your friends and maybe we'll get one on the channel.
But yeah, one day, maybe, fingers crossed, we'll just see what happens. But
yeah, next
it'll
one.
be good.
Are Millie's 30 stickers remaining on this year?
The Rambles do look cool. Ooh, I don't know about the 30 stickers yet, actually.
I'll find it weird to see Millie without them on. I've never seen Millie with no stickers.
Oh, you haven't, have you?
No, she's always been stickered
30, up. Yeah. Have you even seen pictures of her without?
Yes.
I was going to say, I thought you had. No, I don't know about that because obviously 30 was put on because of the 30th birthday of Millie last year, and I put that on specifically for the BMC and Leyland show because that was the actual weekend of her 30th.
She celebrated with a balloon and everything.
She did have a balloon, and she was surrounded by lots of the Austin Rover MG vehicles because we were there with the MG Car Club Young Members brunch that weekend. So,
longest name in the world.
Even though we don't have an MG, we were invited to join them there. So that was very nice. And we joined the likes of Maverick Motors, obviously Josh Langstaff, Macklin's Motors.
Yep. Kieran Reid, he floats about with Molly, the MGB GT.
On Instagram.
Yep.
Obviously Joseph Lloyd was there with his Rover 45 as well.
And Tom.
And Tom Bailey, who I think is currently one of the people who's running the Instagram for the MG40 event. So if you've got an MG, get down to MG40 in July.
Yes.
July the 16th, 17th, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
So many dates.
Next one. Any stickers land? Potentially. It's been talked about.
Yes, we are working on that, but obviously Caravan is the main priority at the minute because we've got to get it done by a deadline. There we go. We've got that.
Dateline.
Dateline. Ooh, hello.
What are you up to?
Yeah, I don't want to know.
But yeah, stickers is something that we've got planned. We're kind of hoping a little bit more, maybe more towards the summerier shows rather than this side of June.
I think once the Caravan is done or very nearly done, we'll be putting more of a focus on looking at stickers.
Yeah.
But yes, I would like to send you a sticker for your little auto test MG anyway, because I know you asked me last year for one, and I just didn't have time to do it or look at one.
A Walls Wheels one and a Fuel Power one.
Oh, I can send him one, or two, or three, possibly. We'll see. Anything.
Like a really small one.
So I'll finish with the cheese board. Fuel if you think it's over. Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I think we're planning on visiting quite a few places with the Caravan this year when it's done. We're hoping to get like a chopping board, aren't we? Somewhere.
Yep. We're tooling off up to the Cotswolds in June.
Yeah. Can you guess where we might be going off to in the Caravan in June?
Yep.
Take a wild guess.
Buying something from a shop.
Take a wild guess.
Yeah. I like how we were going to finish this at 6 o'clock. It's now 3 minutes past. It's getting very dark and we're just starting off another conversation.
It's all right. It's just a quick question. But yeah, so any final questions? Otherwise, I think we'll just bring this to a close at 6:05-ish. So about 1 minute, 2 minutes time according to our timer on here. So yes, final questions. Get them in now.
Quick, go.
Go. Oh, what a guess.
Straight in there.
I think the big giveaway was Cotswolds.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
we're heading up to Diddley Squat.
We're going to Diddley Squat.
Going to Diddley Squat. Going to have a look. We are going to also put to use our Caravan and Camping Club membership for the first time. There.
At some point.
There.
Yeah. At some point in June.
Yeah, but going to that place.
We're caravanners now.
We are.
Join the cult.
We need to find the sticker out.
We do.
Put it in the Caravan.
Yeah. We got one in Millie, but we haven't got one in the Caravan.
No, there is another one somewhere.
Oh.
Floating around. I'm sure you can get another one anyway.
Find one. We'll find one somewhere.
Yeah, we're very interested. We watched the series
I'm looking forward very much to Series 2 when that comes out soonish. I don't know when it's supposed to be. June?
Don't know. Yeah.
I think
We'll probably be all right. We're up there.
Oh, probably.
I
think it was June last year it came out. Anyway. Right. I think we've rambled on enough.
Yes. Should we say goodbye to our
Lovely
three very
people.
dedicated fans? All right, hang on. Oh, my phone's over there. Can I have my phone?
She's been having it on charge whilst we've been talking.
We need to do our monthly little
posty thing. But yes, hopefully next month we won't leave the announcement for these quite so late. As we say, apologies, it was quite a late one. The month caught up on us very, very quickly. I think what with everything Caravan related that's been going on lately, that's been our primary focus.
Yep.
Hopefully next month we'll obviously advertise maybe a couple of days in advance rather than just 2
hours.
You
can blame the social media manager. It's fine.
Why did I do that?
Because I did it
I'm
wrong.
not mean. But no. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us on this live stream. We hope you've enjoyed it.
Yep. It's
and
getting a little bit dark.
It is getting quite dark, and that's obviously the reason to bring it to a close. But yes.
Hope you'll have an enjoyable evening.
And an enjoyable March, and we'll obviously keep posting videos throughout.
Yep. Head over to social media and we will get some stuff up on Instagram. Please share it with your friends and family and everybody who likes cars and just
caravans.
Yeah, anything. We just want to get get some more people subscribed and get more people joining us, because it'd be lovely to have more than 3 of you joining us here. Not the 3 of you. The 3 of you are lovely, but
I was going to say that sounded awful.
No, but it would be nice to have more than 3 people for them and us.
Yeah. Although I think it's nice because they've all been chatting amongst each other and just having a lovely conversation as well.
But yes, right, we are actually going to say goodbye now.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you
in the next one at the end of March. In the last weekend.
In a month.
Yes. Anyway, bye.
Bye.